Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's another beautiful day. This is Chris, and I have your verse of the day coming from Ephesians chapter 5, verse 15, which reads, "Be careful how you live, not foolishly, but wisely." Verse 16, which wasn't a part of it, says, "Redeeming the time because the days are evil." There's another version of that scripture, verse 16, which reads, making the most of the day because the days are evil." As a follower of Christ, if we read the Bible, if we study the Word, then we know God has given us a general blueprint of how it is that we are supposed to live, and how we are supposed to treat one another, how we're supposed to talk to one another, how we're supposed to make each other feel. We are supposed to be living, breathing, and walking examples of the Bible day in and day out. So in the scripture, they are saying, be careful how you're living before people, before man. Be careful the things that you do. Be careful the things that you say when you're calling yourself a child of God. Don't live foolishly. Live wisely. Live as the Bible has instructed you to. And make the most of the day because the days are evil. Redeem the time. That means that, we live in such a dark and evil world right now. And so everybody has their own perceptions. Everybody live off their own perceptions of good, bad, righteousness, or whatever. So like I always say, we have to be the examples of light, and we have to let our light shine in this world. It is so imperative. It is so imperative to always be cautious, be cognizant of the things that we do around people, because if we do something around someone that is not good and they take on that act, that is then blood required on our hands, whether you know it or not. The things that you post that someone takes heed to, whether it's jokingly, fun or whatever, and they take heed to it, that's blood required on your hands when someone else is lost because of what you do. So you have to be careful how you're living in this day and age. And you have to make sure that we are living and walking out the Bible. Now, there are some scriptures that we have to go to God and seek Him for the spiritual understanding of. But for the most part, the Bible, the way that we are supposed to live, is very, very black and white. Nothing changes day in or day out. So be careful how you live. Be careful, what you're doing in front of people. Be careful how you're posting on social media. Be careful of everything that you do, and do it wisely. Do it wisely. Don't be foolish with this, because the days are already evil, and God is calling His children back home. He's calling His children back home, and if we are His children, we need to live as we are His children. We need to walk this life and this earth as we are His children, and we need to make sure that we are making the most of the day, getting as many souls as we can, redeeming the time, taking back what Satan has stolen. We need to make sure that we are doing that every day, because the days are evil, and that we know. Jesus is coming back, and He's coming back for a church without a spot or wrinkle. It means He is coming back for you, and you have to make sure that there is no sin, there is no unforgiveness, there is nothing going on that you have not repented for. Okay? So Ephesians 5 and 15 with verse 16 as well. I will post that, the scripture, in my story. But you guys have a blessed and beautiful day. I love you all, and so does God. Have a good day.